Hey, you know what time it is? Yes, you do.
Mortgage Moment with Janice, because home is where your heart lives.
Hi. It's Wednesday, July 29, 2026. Where is the year gone? I'm Janice Sizemore with today's Mortgage Moments with Janice. And as you know, I've been carefully watching the Federal Reserve, and today it wrapped up its July meeting. The Federal Reserve left its benchmark interest rate unchanged, keeping the federal funds rate in a range of 3.5% to 3.75%. But here's what caught Wall Street's attention. Pay attention. 3 Federal Reserve officials voted for an immediate rate hike. That's an unusually large number of dissenting votes. And it shows there's still significant concern inside the Fed about inflation. The chairman emphasized that the decision to hold rates steady does not mean and should not be taken to mean that the fight against inflation is over. He made it crystal clear today that if inflation doesn't continue improving, additional rate hikes remain solidly on the table. So what does this mean if you're buying a home? First, remember something I have been telling you for quite some time. The Federal Reserve does not directly set mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are driven primarily by the bond market and investor expectations about inflation. However, today's message from the Fed suggests that we could continue seeing mortgage rate volatility continue over the next several weeks as markets digest today's comments and they wait for more inflation and jobs data. But the good news, and there is some, is that buyers are still benefiting from more homes being on the market than we've seen in recent years. This means that you may have more negotiating power. That's on price, on seller-paid closing costs, and even on an interest rate buy-down. If you're planning to buy a home in the next few months, don't let today's headlines scare you off. Instead, sit down with your lender and your wonderful realtor too, and develop a strategy that fits your goals and your timeline.